Hey YouTube, it's in here. Um, I am making this video because I actually got a request from somebody. Um, they pretty much wanted to know like what my life was like in high school. Um, if I got bullied or if I was out as trans or whatever. So, um, actually in high school I was out as a lesbian. I was pretty much the only really known out lesbian there. There was one other gay guy in my school. I graduated in 2005, so that kind of gives you an idea as to high school was 2000 to 2000 or 2001 to 2005. Um, so I was out as a lesbian, and I was kind of like a punk rock kid, kind of badass. Not a lot of people really fucked with me. I was like a class clown, so even if people didn't necessarily agree with my lifestyle, I didn't really get a lot of shit for it because I kind of got along with everybody. I I had friends that were like I also played softball, so I had like the popular athletic friends, and then I had like the punk rock friends, and then I had like the gangster friends, and the artsy friends. I had friends like here and there. Um, and my school was pretty big. I grew up on Long Island, so my school was, I think there was like 5,000 people by the time I was in 12th grade. I'm pretty sure my school became the largest high school on the island. So there was a lot of people in my school. I dressed very androgynous. Um, I didn't fully dress male, but I didn't dress female at all. Um, Not to put a label on it, but I looked like a lesbian. Um, like in artsy, I used to wear like black dicky pants and like a jacket that had like Simba on the back and like chains with stars on them and stuff like that. Sorry, that's my phone. Yeah, so I didn't really get sorry guys. I didn't really get bullied. I know some people like looked at me weird or whatever, but I think I gained a lot of confidence in high school too because even though people may not have been verbal or physical with the bullying, I was definitely looked at weird, and some people like, would laugh at me or whatever, but I had one real instance where some group of guys, like called me a dyke because I was with some other girl. We weren't even dating, but it was just a friend of mine. But I guess because she was with me, they like yelled at out dyke across the hallway, and my other friend was pretty badass, and she like went over to the guys to try to find him, but they like yelled and ran. So at the same time, I think they're kind of like scared um, like all through middle school and like elementary school, like I used to always beat all the guys in arm wrestling and shit. So they kind of knew like even though I was a girl, like just don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? I used to play like football and um uh recess and shit like that. So yeah, I mean I was really fortunate to not get too bullied in high school. I also went to a Catholic high school for a little bit and Catholic school, and I probably got more bullied in Catholic school than I did in public school. Probably because in Catholic school they really just make fun of you for your personality and your looks as opposed to what you're wearing and the classes you take because it's way more structured in Catholic school. You wear what they tell you to wear and you go to the classes they tell you to go to. But yeah, I got really lucky that I didn't get bullied that way. Um, Plus, I mean, also I think I'm pretty good at ignoring negative comments. So when people did bully me, I just kind of just said "fuck you" and left. I'm not. If I'm in a conversation I don't like, I leave. If people say things I don't like, I say, I don't really want to be a part of this conversation, and I just walk away. I'm like that in a lot of things, in movies, in TV shows, in conversations, from watching a movie. Um, that this is kind of random, but like that Dragon Tattoo movie that came out. There was like some big rape scene, and I just left the theater for like 10 or 15 minutes and came back because I just can't. It was just too realistic. I don't want to see someone get raped. I couldn't find entertainment in it. But just an example that I just kind of leave when I'm uncomfortable or when I think people are saying negative things I don't want to be a part of. So, I think that's just in my personality to ignore something when somebody says something negative, just be like, whatever. I mean, I have so many YouTube videos. There's always people who leave negative comments, but I just remove the comment and I'm done with it. You know, excuse me. I don't really sit and think much about it because otherwise I could like probably cry over the negative shit that's out there about me. Um, but yeah, so I think I got lucky, and I know that I'm lucky. I don't think it. I know I'm lucky, and I also live in New York, so it's kind of a little more open-minded for something. So yeah, that's about it. Hopefully, you guys out there are not getting bullied, and if you are, I hope you can just ignore it and just kind of find an outlet for it. Like, I played a lot of guitar, and I was in like a punk rock band, and I wrote a lot of poetry, and sat like coffee shops and did that whole deal. So yeah, I think I managed to get past the amount of bullying that I did have, and I was very lucky for that and fortunate. So yeah, all right. Hopefully I answered the question. Peace out, guys.